Hello and welcome back to Urban Park, which is a park in an urban setting. Yeah, surprise, right? And it is actually a park with quite a few coasters, quite a few cool rides, and we've provided rain cover for the inhabitants of this unnamed town. Well, we could give it a name actually. How about Terror Hand? No. Being serious here, last time, because this is the second last park, so we need to, of course, get this one completed, and we are doing quite good, especially with the addition of this last final coaster, which we don't have the results of, but we will have them soon. However, I am every bit confident that this one is going to be a massive success, especially because it has this photo section, which is only gonna bump up the profits even further. By the way, now that we're looking at this ride here, the garden watering system, because we are such gentlemen tycoons, providing those services for free, unasked, and maybe even unwanted. But anyway, what we need to do here is check the total ride time. This is like 190 seconds or so, and then check... I don't know really. I think we should up this to at least 10 seconds because I don't know really, that just seems right. Also, by the way, who takes red rain piping really? I don't know. And the same rain pipe color as the door frame? I don't know really. Odd kind of big, well, painting style. Anyway, now that we got that finally tuned, we need to think about the next plans of our expansion. And I will unveil what I got planned right after we do a quick pricing check, which, when I'm looking over here, is a thing direly needed. You are very popular. Why are there no guests going? Oh, there are guests going on it. I guess it must have just departed. Yeah, it has, look, see? So, that was a bit of a misleading interpretation there. This one, though, needs its pricing drastically adjusted, and we will do so. It did make us an ungodly amount of profit, though, far more than what it usually does. So, we cannot complain, not even a single bit. Now, this is the rowing attraction, and wow, same story pretty much. Very, very good in terms of financial results, but it's running on its end right now, so we're going to price it more attractively. Over here, though, the tower, still in top condition, top form, and reeking in the profit. And the same with the other rides over there. Excuse me there. Over here though, the pre-curvature. Wow, 2,000 grands though for just a slide. That's also pretty good, but it needs adjusting, and we will adjust it therefore. In fact, we'll charge 50 cents. And we should be golden. This coaster is still reeking in the gas, so we don't need to adjust anything over there, nor do we need to adjust anything over here. This is all set up good. And the same is true for the rides over here. So all in all, we're doing fine. Now let's do a vandalism check. Wow. I don't know what it is over here, but it just seems to me that the handy dudes have a pathing issue over here. Let's find out who is responsible for this area. It's you. I don't think that you're cutting it anymore, I think you're getting trapped somewhere where you're not supposed to get trapped. In any case, you can clean that up right frickin' now. And we will continue to do a quick check, because as far as I can tell, the vandalism here is still in check. I don't see anything broken. Our guards must be doing quite a good job then, huh? No, nothing broken, in fact. Everything's in tip-top shape. Excuse me. Now, the plan for the next expansion, because of course that's the most important thing. If we take a look at well, where the land is that we can buy, and that's over here, we can see that the next pockets are over here. This is like, I think, the closest one, but we are going to be coming from this area. Now, we don't need to buy a massive stretch, but in the same hand, at the same time, we do need to make it into this pocket. So yeah, we don't, like I said, we can start from over here, but we'll need to go all the way over here, and this pocket over here is going to be very important, because this will be like the next hub where we are going to have shops and stalls. So what we would need really is, I don't really know, yeah, it's just exactly this inner park. We need to clear everything that's there and then build our own shops and stalls in there. And if we still have space left, then perhaps... Oh, what I'm thinking actually over here, I'm just getting an idea now. What if we... No, there's no way that we can manage to squeeze in a ride here. It's just too tight. Because the ride is 3 by 3. You know, I'm thinking about slam down, right? That would mean an entrance with path, exit. That means no rides. And we can't have that. So what we're going to have is we're going to have a pocket over here. And I'm thinking of just building one path in the center over here, that actually comes in from this edge, you know, goes down, and then goes all the way over there. So that way we have like at least 6 tiles of path, and then we can always just buy some rides, lead onto this stretch where we can build our rides. That's the plan. Now, as you can see, this is where the path is, and that's a long stretch from to all the way over there. So, my plan is to get ourselves a path that leads, ideally I'd have it go over here, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna reserve this for coasters, because if I have to go over, you know, above all these houses with a path, crazy high, I'm telling you. So that's not gonna happen. So we need to go all the way around and over here to make that work, and then down like this, probably up. Okay, now as you can see, that's a freaking long stretch. That path is going to be seriously expensive, so we're not going to build it all at once. What we're going to do is we're going to have a stretch leading up here, and we are going to build a ride here that's going to hook up somewhere, well, hopefully at least, somewhere in the middle over here, and then the guests will at least have some rides to go on, you know? And of course, that will also lure in more guests, which is also quite important. So, let me put everything back into view. If we are going to do that, you know, we only have a 2 tile wide area from over here, and that means that, well, ideally I'd have the coaster be you know, completely at the border. I think that would be the best, and then also have the path be completely at the border, so the station is literally above the coaster. I think that would be the best way to go, and then we would still have to build the coaster though, on a height level that it can go above the houses. Even though there's no direct need for that, we would still need to do that, because we're gonna have a station, and then an entrance, and then that path leading from the entrance, oh, and the exit by the way, that needs to hook up. So, there, I laid out the plans, let's put them into practice, huh? So, we will start construction, not from over there, so, because that leads to squares, and we all know those are bad. So first thing we're gonna do is we're just going to expand till we hit the, yeah, there, the error message. For now, that's also more or less all the area that we need. So, right, let's get some, you know, well, very necessary essentials in there. Like a few benches, trash cans, and you know what? Let's also get a cleaning dude so that we can... Well, actually, I shouldn't pause it because we will need the money. We will only get a cleaning dude. So we won't get any unnecessary and unwanted vandalism over here. And, well, I guess right now would be the moment to construct ourselves a ride. And of course, we need to get that track over there. Now, let's quickly zoom out over here and let's see. I'm thinking from over here, but just eyeballing it, this seems to be the closer area, really, because we're going to build it over here anyway. So I guess we should build from over here. Yeah, I think that's the best way. Let's see, height 11. Right, so we need to go up and then here. And then I believe that height 12. Yeah, height 12 was the height that we need to be at. So we would only need to go up by 2 and then down once we're over there. But now it comes the question of station placement. What I'm thinking is building the thing, the coaster, in this direction. Now, I have thought long and hard about the type of coaster that we are going to build, and, well, I don't know how to put it really, but, there was a time, you know, there was a moment when I said that we would never, ever build such a type of coaster ever again. I've changed my mind. Because of this park and its crazy layout, we are going to build that type of coaster again. It is also known as the money engine, though we don't really need it for that purpose. We need it because that's pretty much the only thing that will fit in our cramped and tight spaces. Unless we... No. Just no. So, let me quickly take a look. Is there anything else that we could possibly get there? No, so it's going to be you, and we are going to build it. And that's actually, this is like, the money engine is the thing that we need right now, because we need to expand in infrastructure and in the acquisition of land. So, yeah. So to that end, you know, because we need to decide, like, where we're going to build it, and we need to have space available. So I'm gonna build... Or I'm gonna buy, I mean, the construction rides of the whole stretch of road leading up to that hill. I don't necessarily want to fill that up entirely with coaster, but it should be a good start. So, oh, no, there. That's better. Right, so then we're going to build the lead-up track, of course. Yeah, we need to go up. And then with a curve, and then even further up. Yes, alright, so now we're getting somewhere. Right, looking good so far. I do believe that we might be onto something, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, we are spot on actually. Just straight away spot on. Now we need this station, and I want these stations back ends to be over here. And then the station's front end, I want that to be at least over here. And then, actually, come and think of it, then if I do it like this, I think we're gonna run into an issue that is very problematic. Oh man. There's two ways we can go about this. Or we pull the coaster like 2 height levels up, but that will make it so high compared to the path. I don't really want to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the station back a little bit so that we can fit in the entrance in front and then the exit even further to the back, and we'll just have the queue be quite long, leading all the way to somewhere over there, you know, something like that. So yeah, now I guess we'll need to relocate this whole shenanigan over here. Well, that's alright, we can do this. This is a very flexible coaster in that regard. Right, I believe if we build this over here... Alright, that works. We can only have one train on this anyway, so what we'll do now is we will remove the lead-up tracks, and look at that. We will be stinking filthy rich once again. Now, then we will build up the safety tracks, which thankfully... Oh, we need to go the other way around, I believe. Look, see? Those can be pretty high and pretty compact as well. Good for us, really. Now, I do believe that I can't just build a loop over... Yeah, no, definitely not to the left, but also not to the right because of the other coaster. So we're just gonna go up, and this means that we will have quite a higher launch speeds because we need to go up that hill first. But then, of course, we could also go down quite a bit once again. We will add a on-ride photo section, and we will then add another loop to the left. And right now I don't even know really how we're doing when it comes to... Oh no, we're still fine. We're still in that long set of straight. Now I could add another loop, but I'm looking at the cash that we got available, and no, just no. So we'll just go up like that, and that's it. I know it's not the most exciting coaster, but well, it's a coaster. It's gonna do, really. Now let's set this up. Of course, we need powered launch mode, and I'm just going to try and see what... No. I don't want it slower. I want to see what 67 kilometers an hour does. So, will it make it just easily? Alright, that actually looks pretty good. That looks quite a bit too fast. Wow. Okay. Maybe. Oh wow. Okay. We have an issue over here, in that we are going to redo bits of this coaster. We are not gonna go that far down. We are... Well, we do need a on-ride photo section in this one, of course. So that's a given, pretty much. But what we're gonna do then is just do another 2 sections up. And then we're gonna go up, but this time even higher, like that. Just to be a little bit on the safe side. And we're gonna see what 67 kilometers does again right now. I mean, it should do alright. When it comes to speed, we could up it even a little bit further, but I'm just guessing it will be alright like this. So we'll up the price. I know this won't be a grand coaster or any... Oh, look at that. Perfect. It won't be a grand coaster, but it will be pretty close. So there, $6, and well, we'll keep it testing, and we will now quickly hook up. Well, first the exit, of course, and afterwards we will quickly get the entrance in there too. So we then need to go 3 tiles over there, and right now, look, see. It's all a bit about calculating and all that, so if I'm right, yeah, look at that. It's actually quite easy, you know, as long as you know what you're doing, which I always do, I think. Right, so that should hook that one up, but I want it to be, because this is going to be quite a good money maker to this, so I want a long queue on that one, which I think we pretty much achieved here. Now, this one doesn't really need a safety mechanic, because worst thing happens if it, you know, the station brake fails. It just goes up here. No harm done. So, we will leave it just at the regular stuff. And, yeah, I think we can open it up. What are the ratings? Not amazing, really. And, in fact, not even that amazing that we'll have to lower it. But I guess it's doing alright. It was cheap, and that's really important. So... yeah. Anyway, yeah, we got the exit to take care of, so I'll quickly get that sorted. Let's see. We need one of those, well, now invisible... Oh, look at that! Awards! Yay! Hooray for us! We got awards! And we didn't do anything for it, because apparently this very generic town is one of the most beautiful cities that is out there. Yeah, that's quite hilarious, because the houses are indeed all just generic stuff, and we've got that award for the most beautiful park quite a few times now already. What I'm also thinking of doing, because the park's gonna be really big, is just assigning another fix mechanic. And you know what I'm thinking over here as well? If you just take a zoomed out look for a little bit, we have one zone over here with rides, then we have one zone over here, another zone over here, and then, well, actually, like, this is a zone in itself. And then we have a whole zone yet to be built over here. And I'm thinking that we should, you know, assign mechanic dudes to each of these zones. I'm not really that sure on that one, though. Maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. Anyway, what we'll do now is we will name this, and yeah, we will call this the Guess Who's Back. I mean, it's so long since we last built a money engine that I think this is quite fitting. Anyway, I mean, just look at the cash situation that we're in right now. Look at the space situation. I know I said I would never build these again, but I really think that this situation called for a coaster like this. So, yeah. I don't feel guilty for breaking my promise. There. Having said that, moving on to the color scheme, of course. Money, gold, this. Yes. Pretty obvious, this one. And like so, classic colors, I feel. We could even go with black, though I don't know, I don't think that adds that much. This definitely uglifies it. White supports don't stand out that much, because the wooden coaster already has them. I guess gray supports, because they just blend in really with the rest of the buildings and all that. By the way, you know, say you bought one of these two houses with a lovely view of the mountain, boom, massive steel beam in front of your house. Yeah, we're not ruining the town at all, we're enhancing it, alright? Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Now, what we're also gonna do is we're going to make these green and white, you know? Dollar sign colors. Oh, I guess that would actually be green and black. Though, I don't know really, I don't have dollars, I don't know what they look like. Other than that, they're just green papers from the movies. So, yeah, I will go with green and white, and yeah, good, good, good. So, now that we have this one, what we haven't checked, and what I'm very curious to, are the ratings of this wooden coaster. Though, without having checked it just yet, I see full trains over here. I'm guessing that the ratings will be pretty okay, because if they weren't, we wouldn't see full trains. Logic, there. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. It's not grand, I know. But it's freaking close up there. It's a 7 high coaster, and this thing doesn't go underground. I mean, going underground just adds a point to the ratings. That's it, you know, it's that simple. This one doesn't go underground, and it still has high ratings. Nice! Good. So, next, huh? Well, I guess next would be the very expensive, massive expansion into this new section over there. And I don't really see any other way of, well, doing that than just going in for it. Now, we've bought all the way up here. I feel rightfully so, necessary, it was needed. Now though, we need to be a little bit more careful with where we're gonna buy wood, because we don't need everything. In fact, all that we need is, well, we're gonna buy these 4 tiles, and then like this, just a single line in there, and I do wonder, yeah, so we can't even buy the road on the outside, we'll have to, we can only buy the inside of this park. Alright, so yeah, let's buy this because we need this. We can't just get around not doing so. So we'll go like this. We'll buy 1 line over here, and now we will buy all these tiles here, so that we can remove everything that is there and build our own stuff here. Right, okay, let's see. Yeah, like this. There, be gone. I don't need anything over here. Those fences will just disappear, you know. Look at that, free money. We remove the park and we get free money. Oh, nice. Now, let's wow, look at the crowdedness in this park. Absolutely crazy. This is expensive, I know, but it needs to be done. We can't just, you know, get around this, avoiding this in a cheesy way or anything. We need this to be built. And it's crazy expensive, and I'm totally aware of that. But yeah, what needs to be done, needs to be done. Now, I do hope, yeah, so we're going just above the trees. Look, this should all work out just as planned. And then I'm thinking like this, you know. This should be our setup, I feel. And then we'll be going up from over there. Now I need to pause it, because now I need to look where we have our next expansion options. Nice. I believe that if we make this transparent again, yeah, we can just expand straight into this new section over here. And this is just like a ring. What we could do really is we could just we could buy all of this, which I'm not going to do straight away. I'm gonna build just shops and stalls here, and then we will have to buy land over here and get brides in. That's the aim of the game, really. Actually, what I'm seeing over there, this is a nice pocket we got over there. Is there? No, no. This is completely sealed off. Just look at the freaking mess of support. This is a total and complete dead end. So, in terms of pathing, this is very bad. I would not recommend this. But we got it anyway. Well, that's the gist of it, basically. No, I need to plan that ahead, but we will first get the other things in there, which is the shops and stalls. So let's unpause this, and let's see if we get just some benches out here, because our guests will be crazy tired by the time they get over here. Unworldly tired, you know? Not known to Pixel kind before tired. Legendary tired. I mean, this is like a marathon times 2, you know, without food, without drink. Well, it's not that bad, but right now, let's hire a new handyman, and you are going to have the monstrous task of keeping the whole new section clean. Yeah, there, handy dude. I don't think I'm overburdening you in the slightest. Now we're gonna get a second one for this section, because that will most likely be littered with trash quite heavily, because, well, you know, from the other shops and stalls are over here. So, wow, look at this, by the way. There is just so much vomit. That's not good. Hold on a second. Which handy dude is patrolling over there? It's Handyman 5. I don't know what you're doing, but you're not doing it right. Nothing is demolished, and I really believe that is because we have security guard patrolling in just this area. If we hadn't, I think we would have seen a lot more vandalism. Good. Well, yeah, so we got this covered now, at least the basis. And in fact, you know what? Because just clean up windows, and you are the latest handyman. You're over there. This is such a small area. Why don't we have him mow the grass? I don't really know if that will do any good. I don't think so, actually. I've had the handyman mow grass before, and I've always, excuse me, regretted it. So yeah, we're not going to. But right, okay, so never mind. We are just going to leave it as is. Now what we need to do is get shops and stalls in there. I wonder how many we got. Have we? No, we haven't researched it. We will get a info kiosk over here. We won't get any rides over here. Though perhaps, having said that, you know, in essence, we only need 4 things here. We need a info kiosk, toilet, drink, and food thing. what we could have, you know, and I'm just saying we could have, is something going underground and possibly resurfacing elsewhere in these areas. Oh man, just the thought of such a... Oh man. Am I just being brilliant or even beyond brilliant? Okay, that's a rhetorical question. Of course. Yeah, just you know, oh man, just the sheer thought. I think, you know, just a hunch. I think I'm hatching a plan over here. Yeah, we're not gonna have pink umbrellas, by the way. We're gonna go with bright green for this one. And there, open that one up. Look at that. And they start buying, well, probably maps, I guess, straight away. Which is good. You are adequately priced. And then let's get a drink stall out there. Like you, yes. And then what we need is... You know what, let's go with pizza. I don't think we have that one. I know we have burgers. Yes, it's the first one. Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, this new section of the park is now officially open and we are also pretty much officially broke. However, we still got more things to build. Is that good? No. Are we gonna do it? Yes. But that and more all has to wait for next time, when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.